Do you ever find yourself going back and forth between a good part of your life and a bad part of life, and you cannot stop the cycle? Hi, my name is Anthony Trucks. Make sure that if you're watching this, you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow this blog or follow me on my social media sites, Facebook, wherever you're watching this. Make sure to follow. I put videos out every single week. Getting back to topic. Have you ever got to the point where you look back at your life and you say, I can't figure out why does I keep being, in the starting spot where I don't want to be, and I make some progress towards a place I do want to be, but before I know it, I'm right back where I started. I owned a gym, and it's happened in the gym all the time. People would come in and say, you know what, I always seem to lose 20 pounds, and then I gain back 20, and then I lose 20 and gain back 20. It's a back and forth cycle. Or in my business, I see that I always had these ups and these downs. Like I would have months where I did really, really well, and the next thing I'm back down to the bottom. I'm not doing too well. I could not figure out for the life of me why I kept doing this. If this happens for you, it's something that you struggle with too. Like you may be sitting there thinking, yeah, I always have these things. Like I'm always in the same place, and I can't figure out how I can't get out of it. So I stepped myself back and I started looking at, what it is in my life I'm dealing with and what I'm doing. And what I found was this. I call this the hopeless hill. The hopeless hill is where I am looking at this hill and I keep trying to get to the top of the hill, and I get up close to the top, maybe at the top, and before I know it, I'm sliding back down backwards to the beginning. A place I didn't want to be in the first place. What I realized was it wasn't so much the work I was doing. It wasn't me getting to the top and me at the top like something just went wrong. What it always happened to be for me was when I started the process, when I started the idea to move myself forwards, I did not have in my mind the mindset of I'm going to continue to do this even when I get to the top of the hill. Think about that. It's principles, it's practices. See, whenever we make these changes, we do things differently. We act differently, we think differently, we get up earlier, we eat healthy, or we market for the business to make sure we're growing, and we continue to market. But what happens is we get to the point where we've set a level of ourselves saying we're content there. This is where I wanted to be. And in our minds, okay, we're good, we got here. And we get complacent. We sit there and we're thinking, I'm good, I have to do the same amount of work or effort. Wrong. What happens is when you stop doing the things that got you to the top, that is when you start sliding down, and you don't even notice it until you're back at the bottom. That's like saying I want to keep a balloon afloat. You can't blow the balloon one time and walk away and think it's going to stay in the air unless it's filled with helium and it's going to take off. But if it's just a simple balloon that you blew up, it's going to go back down to the ground. You have to continually keep puffing air underneath it and wafting it up to keep the balloon afloat or keep it traveling the path it wants to go. So when I say I didn't have my mindset at the beginning to keep it going forever, I wasn't telling myself that when I start this practice, I'm never going to stop it. When you start making those changes, whatever it is you change, decide to never stop doing them. If it's eating healthy, never stop eating healthy. If it's marketing for your business, never stop marketing. Continue to do the exact same things, because those things, not only will they get you to the top of the hill, you'll be able to stay up there and maybe climb another higher hill. That's how people blossom and grow to higher levels in life, is they never stop doing what it is that got them there in the first place. So make sure you think about that. That's a huge thing that if you can apply to your life today, if you're wanting to start a practice or start a process, make sure you say, I'm going to do this forever. If it's something you're already doing, you're at the top of the hill, life is good and grand, think about what got you there and stay doing those things every single day without fail. It'll open up even bigger, broader, amazing aspects of your life. So again, it's Anthony Trucks. Thank you for watching the video. Remember to follow me on my social media sites. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. And remember, you can always trust your hustle to live an unexpected life.